Hi everybody, in today's video we're going to be discussing the new administration that's coming in and one of the first things they plan to do when they take office. If you would like to support our channel, one of the ways you can do that is by joining our membership here on YouTube. In our membership you will receive different perks such as badges you can use in chats and comments and private videos and just a lot of different things that we're going to be offering. So if you'd like to help us with that, we'd certainly appreciate it. So thank you all very much. Hey everybody, as I said earlier in the beginning of the video, we're going to be talking about one of the things the new administration is going to be doing when they come into office. And it'll be a high price that people's going to have to pay because of it. As this article reads right here, the price will be high. Biden calls for trillions in fiscal stimulus. And that's one of the things he said that he's going to do in the beginning of this is to ask for a very high stimulus to try to kickstart people and get money into people's hands that are in dire need. And it's going to make a huge impact on the country. So it says here that stocks jerked back higher and closed near record highs after Joe Biden on Friday called for trillions of dollars in immediate further fiscal support. Not billions, trillions with a T, just like the last stimulus that was signed by President Trump and the one before that that was signed by President Trump. Trillions of dollars. We just keep printing money. This country just keeps printing it and keeps printing it and keeps printing it. The price tag will be high, Biden said in his planned package in Wilmington, Delaware. He promised to lay out his proposals next Thursday before taking office on January the 20th. It will be in the trillions of dollars, he said. Now, there's a link right here. I'll try to think to put it in the description box below, that a link to his Twitter account where he said that. And there is a video on that page right here. This is Joe's Twitter account. There's a video right here that will load eventually. It takes a few seconds on my computer, and I don't know why. We have a very fast internet, but for some reason it's taking a few minutes to load. But it's a video where he talks about his plans and what he has planned to do. We need to build a new American economy where everyone enjoys a fair return for the work and an equal chance to get ahead. Tune in as I introduce members of the team that will get it done. So, Joe's planning on getting a large trillions of dollars stimulus package. He said that he's going to get this out to the American people. And the thing he failed to say here is the fact that we have printed trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in 2020, and now we're going to start the new year out by printing trillions more, and it's going to continue to drive the value of the dollar down. One thing it's going to do is it's going to prop up Wall Street even longer, because when these trillions of dollars are printed out like this, there's only usually billions that goes back into the United States people's hands. There'll be several $billion, no doubt, 300 or 400 billion. Who knows what the final amount will be? But the rest of that money always grows wings and just flies out to different places. You know, we've bailed out the airline industries, we've bailed out big corporations, we've bailed out everything in the world this past year, not just in the United States, but we've sent billions of dollars to every country across the nation, you know, across the world. And now we're talking about another trillions of dollars in stimulus. And the last two stimuluses that was signed held Wall Street up, kept the stock market roaring high. And this will do the same, because this money will go back into the same hands of the people that are keeping the stock market at high levels like this. What happens is, you know, if I'm already a man that has $1 billion and you give me another $1 billion, it's not going to improve my lifestyle. I'm already living the best life I can as far as money-wise. So giving me another $1 billion isn't going to help that at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it in that stock market, and I'm going to cause my stocks to go higher. I'm going to buy stocks with it, and I'm going to run that number right on higher and higher and higher. And that's what's been happening all year last year, and that's what's going to happen again this year. But the sad part is that when this runs out, when the dollar crashes and Walmart crashes, or not Walmart, but Wall Street crashes, it's going to be a hard crash. It's going to be, no doubt, the worst crash that's ever happened in the history of the world, not just the United States. It's going to be pretty bad, I think. And we just keep printing this money. Just keep printing this money, and it's going to happen. The only silver lining in this is that in this, God has given those of us who are trying to prep an opportunity to get more stuff laid back. It just gives you an opportunity to get more prepping done. Maybe get gardens laid in this summer, and get your produce and get it canned and get it put in your your cellars, and get it put in your pantries, and get stocked up for what's coming, because it's not going to be an easy time when this happens. When this stuff crashes, it's going to crash hard. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it don't look like it's going to happen as soon as we all thought, because what he said is when he comes in office, he's going to be looking for trillions of dollars in stimulus right off the bat. So that's going to keep this thing floating for a while. And like I say, that's a good thing for preppers, people who's trying to fill their pantries. The other thing I saw in this was the fact that he's going to ask for a federal minimum wage of $15 an hour. That's going to help put the small businessman right on out of business. I know a lot of people look at this and clap their hands and say, oh boy, we're going to be making more money. But then the reality of it all is when you've got a small business out here working and they're already paying people $10 an hour, and new people come in, and they have to start paying them $15 an hour, well, they're going to have, immediately they're going to have to raise the wage of the people they've already got working at $10 an hour to $15 an hour. And then, if you hire new people at $15 an hour, that's a $10 an hour increase right there just by that one person you've hired. And buddy, people can't afford that. They just can't. They'll be laying off people. They'll be letting people go. They'll be cutting back on their help, and the people that's already working will be having extra loads put on them to do, because the small businessman just can't stand this. If this goes through, it's going to really hurt the small business, and that's the plans anyway, to eliminate the small businessman eventually. That'll all be gone, and we'll only have the big corporates and the big box stores, the big online stores. The other thing here I see is another $2,000 stimulus checks and hundreds of $1 billion in state and local funds to bail out insolvent cities and their pensions, and it's just going to be, it's just not going to be good in the end. There's going to be a lot of money spent, and there's going to be a price to pay for it. So tell us what you think. We appreciate you following us here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, we'd ask that you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and be sure and hit that bell icon. You'll be notified when we upload our new videos. And with that being said, we're going to get off of here, and we'll see you in the next video.